Hello, everyone. Ignore the needless slaughter in the background. Don't pay any mind to that.
Guess what?
I'm here.
I found one of the ingredients I was looking for.
That's good.
Isn't that great?
That's just fantastic. I'm here for reading of the Boreal Journal of Lathgwyn Evanhart, Volume 3. Finn, when did we last speak? It seems like ages since I last saw you, but only yesterday, since those summer days by the Nibin. You would draw those intricate maps in the sand, and we would scamper about hunting for treasure until the shrill call of our nannies would bring us back to the city for dinner. This map you have drawn me is of little use, it seems, for I have no doubt ignored its counsel. I have found the river, yet the rest of the directions seem to speak of another place, with trees and wildlife singing through the breeze. Where I now stand is a land of hills and valleys, its broad shoulders armored with a cuirass of rock. It is a small miracle that I have not gone completely mad, although at times I wonder if such a state would be preferable. Then, as if to mock my requests, the gods let me witness an act of true madness, and I realize that I am still whole. I dare not say more. The Reach is not a safe place for me to sojourn. Fortunately, I finally met a passerby I felt comfortable approaching. He was a Breton man, likely a servant of some sort, running an errand for his master. I wanted to ask him for directions, but how does one do so without knowing her destination? I searched the depths of my memory for a name, a place, a feeling. I mumbled something about a college, a phrase without meaning or context. Yet somehow the Breton was able to decipher my cryptic plea. Wordlessly, he pointed to the river, then guided that finger northeast. That's where this college must be. It was in that moment that I thought of you, Finn. I thought of the imperial city of Nibin, and the strident voice of the river at my feet. I need only follow its call. Sincerely, Lathgwyn. Mwah. That was a good story. Wouldn't you say so? I do love me a good story. So now, what needed killing? I missed all the action. Hello. Well, that's not the Breton guy. There's a whole army camp over here. For some reason or another. Oh, okay. This is my camp. And that is their camp. Hello, Beatrice.
The good tidings.
I think there might be more to this woman than meets the eye.
Urzav is a fine host, and it is by virtue of his hunting skill that we are blessed with this current feast. Unfortunately, he is far less loquacious than I, especially in the presence of new guests.
Yeah,
However,
you
guess we
could
find
say that
after
again.
a bottle of refreshment and some time by the campfire, the words flow faster than the cart itself.
All right.
You have a meticulous eye.
Oh,
Trav.
goes mead.
Yet to answer your query, I must first tell you a story.
All right,
There was once a peddler from elsewhere
All right.
who sought to bring a barrel of the finest refreshments to his cousin in Skyrim.
This lady knows how to tell a story.
Those who govern the Empire frowned upon the imbibing of clean, savory drinks.
Those
Armed
monsters!
monsters sought to smuggle them inside bottles of a popular brand of mead, brewed by a local man named Mogul.
How dare they
However, the
go
choice
against
proved
all
to be
that
his
is
downfall, for the
frothy and
guards, prone to acts of inebriation, quickly
delicious.
confiscated his wagon. They say not a throat was dry that night. From the tavern to the Jarl's longhouse, palates were washed and minds were cleansed.
the beer
And
saved
from
the
the
day.
womb of that infinite revelry came a flash of inspiration, a paroxysm of melody and song. The bottles we store at this camp represent a harking back to that day, to the true spirit of the
It all
bard's
makes
tune.
sense now. They got drunk off their asses. Yet she makes it sound like a wonderful trip through time and space, traveling to an alternate dimension. But nope. They drunk.
Fret not, traveler, for it still can. We must contravene against the tyranny of honey, so that all may know the glory of moon sugar. To do this, you must embark on a great quest, an epic that the bards will sing for all eternity.
We gonna bring the beer back. We gonna do it. We're gonna bring all the
These with
beer
much regret, I say,
back.
doubtful. For the mead wars have claimed many in our time, and times past.
Jeez, she's making this sound like
great
Lord of the
whale,
Rings.
Maven Blackbriar has swallowed barrel after brewery, and still her appetite is nothing short of rapacious. However, the popularity of the bard's song has persisted, and now even the whale has conceded there is profit in another's brand name. Word has traveled to our ears of a party to test the idea of reintroducing Mogul's mead to Skyrim, but under the whale's banner. They plan to replicate the original recipe, but alas, not the recipe that inspired the song.
How dare they?
This travesty of justice must be rectified immediately, and that is the quest I would have you endure.
We gonna fix all the skooma. We're gonna get the moonshine to Skyrim. It's time to go on the mighty journey. Time to find what our lives are made for. We must bring back the moonshine to the land of Skyrim, because why the hell not? This really sounds amazing. It's just like, in a world where there's only one beer,
It is not just the past, but the future
we
that
must
hangs in the balance.
fight
We
for our
honor not
right
only history,
to
but
party
we inspire
with
the
the
poets
fine
and the bards
refreshments.
of the age to come.
We must
That is why we
destroy
must
the
die
Black
before
Briar
the depths of the
meadery.
Blackbriar meadery.
No
And
one
remove
is
the
safe.
barnacles that dull the mind.
Everyone
Take this case and
is
replace the
hungover.
water in the cellar. Transform their dour drudgery into the drink of the divines.
We shall all drink for justice, peace, and tranquility. Mogo's
A friend
mead
gave me the book of
shall
Minecraft.
sweep the
It's an
nation.
interesting study.
It's an interesting study, but Mogo's mead is an interesting way of looking at life itself. Can you say the same for your gods and theology? Mogo's mead is my calling. It is. What the
I am so
hell?
glad
You,
that you're helping me to track down my flute. We
was she
must
just
not forget to ask
fondling
around for it among
a
Coyotes,
boulder?
bards, and innkeepers.
You traitor. Alright. I will
Good
follow your
tidings.
plea. Okay then.
Why, dear guest, it was not more than 20 paces from where you stand. If this answer perplexes, allow me to recount the events that transpired. I had recently absconded from Druid Akredalt, with 2 bottles of refreshment on my person when I arrived at the bank of the river.
Okay.
Viewing the campfire in proximity to the Dwarven ruin, I attempted to cross the river, warily dipping my toes into rushing currents.
So, you've been trapped
The water
here
was as cold as it was irritable, so I decided to abandon this pursuit, given I am not well versed in the swimming.
So you're
craft.
trapped here for all time
Yes,
because
no
you
sooner
couldn't
did I return
swim
than
across
a
the
great
river.
big dragon swooped overhead,
Oh
the
yes,
force of which catapulted me into the water.
that's how you learn.
I fought the current, kicking and gulping, and in my tantrum I managed to wedge my leg between 2 rocks. It was rather
Ouch.
embarrassing, although I took some consolation in the fact that I was not the first to drown in such an inglorious manner. No, for laying in the rock beside me was a skeletal fellow, more bones than skin, and more clothes than bone. He seemed to have
These
died
people
from a
are
fracture of
so
the skull.
weird.
His lifeless body was nestled comfortably beside the very rock that pinned my leg.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, Urzub, having witnessed my folly, rushed to the river to rescue me, but I could only stare pensively at the spindly corpse in the river. Then I noticed his right hand seemed to glimmer like a bauble, which makes sense as he was clutching one.
Okay.
I reached for the bauble just as Urzub reached for me. He forced me out of the river like a bear swatting a salmon.
Okay, and...
When I first spoke to Urzub, I did not recognize the words, for there were none I had ever acquainted myself with before. The bauble, you see, was not a bauble. It was an amulet of articulation.
Oh my. You can just get... That pretty amulet makes you instantly a genius. Pfft. Well,
Until next time.
if only I had those. Before she was just a humble peasant saying, "Where are the white women at?" And saying like, "I need more drugs," or "I need more beer. This town ain't big enough. No wait, this town is too small for just one beer. I need dos equis. I don't always drink, but when I do, I prefer dos equis." The eagle roars when I call its name, Dos Equis. You know the name. And you know the game, Dos Equis. I could just give a full ride sponsorship. Because that was beautiful. I made a commercial. Where am I supposed to be going? Jeez, now I need to save the world from beer catastrophes. I thought I was just supposed to be killing some hobbits in the mountains, but apparently not. I'm going to save the world. Screw it. Screw it, and screw you, Kendrick. We're saving the world. Mogo's Mead. It's time. Where is it? Where is it that I'm supposed to go?
You haven't forgotten.
Okay, let's see. I'm supposed to be going way... This map is huge. Way... Oh, wait, what is that? What is that? What is that? Find the source of power. Okay, don't need to do that. Time to get Mogo's Mead. Now this sounds like a fun quest. Saving the world from the lack of a melting pot of various brews. Just think of it. One world dominated by only one type of alcoholic beverage. Such a disgrace. I can't bear to think of it. Even though I already am. Silly me.
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Just passing
Yeah,
through.
well, I got news for you. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't
I'm
belong.
just destroying their empire.
Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. Me?
Yes.
I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. Yeah, walk away like a
Okay.
good dog. Just stay out of the black.
I'm a good doggy.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Hey,
My husband
hey,
Beertastic will
hey.
be the death of me. He spends too much time
Why
worrying about Riften and not enough about
Do you
himself.
complain about me?
Oh, thank you.
He was like,
Divines bless
oh,
you.
I'm
Hi.
just a hobo from Hoboken, don't mind me.
Divines bless you.
And
May the ground you
then I
walk
give him
quake.
one coin, and then he's like, may the ground quake as you pass. Power of money. It shows our greatest weaknesses. Money is nothing more than a subtle trick that you can play on the eye.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
I could use a drink, but nothing too precarious. Can I just... Hello.
I'm selling the best mead in town.
Hello,
for cheap.
child.
Interested?
I'm not.
That way. Who are you to judge me?
What am I judging? Goodness. Alright,
Yes, sirrah.
don't mind me, just going back into the private mead house. Yeah, don't.
Ah, this place is a very interesting smell. It smells a bit like home, actually.
It does, in fact. Huh. Alright. Well, she will show him his insides. Sounds pretty hot. But if you'll excuse me, I need to just walk on the chandeliers. I need to be getting this crate. Am I supposed to steal it? Alright, I am.
Ah, there you are.
Oh.
The natives were getting restless waiting for the porter to deliver the mead. And if there's one person you don't want to see restless...
Yes, I'm the
it's
meat
Maven
delivery boy.
Blackbriar.
I wasn't
Is that the case?
stealing.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and take that.
I wasn't stealing. Silly me. Here, let me say. Actually, I'm not the porter. I switched the bottles with skooma. Haha. We better get going. Or Marvin will be. What are your thoughts on Mogul's meat? I'm gonna ask.
No, I don't know much about it. Other than the song, of course. That always puts the tavern folk in good spirits.
It does, except you're
I'm just
deceiving them.
surprised Maven was willing to put anything other than the name Blackbriar on one of her products. Asgeir must have
Yes.
insisted. And the profits wouldn't be too shabby either. People would be obliged to drink it, just so they can sing along.
Mogo's mead. Yeah, except they're replacing it with piss. 22% piss. And 80% water, 42% banana. You're just a disgrace. We better get going.
Oh, she's plenty incensed already. Hopefully those troubadours really do know the boy again. That would put even Maven Blackbriar to sleep. I don't know if you're aware of this,
Hey,
but
don't
an
look
old
at me that
ancestor
way.
of mine once
I
judged
am
all
not
the mead
judging
here in
you,
the rift.
you bald bitch.
You look like you could use a drink.
Alright, now come on, let's
What do
go.
you say to some cheap?
Far the most popular mead of the day.
Yes.
Far more influential than Blackbriar mead. But you didn't hear that from me.
I'm
Okay,
selling the
time
best
to go.
mead in town for
Time.
cheap. Interested?
No, thank you. Time to go, Devrin. Time to go. You can walk, can't you? I'll give you a little push. Give you a little push.
To be frank,
Alright, goodbye.
but I'm not foolish enough to turn down a request from the Black Bride.
Are you going to come over here already? God, we're supposed to be doing business and you're just like, oh, I want to talk about beer to all the strangers. I love me a good beer talk. Nothing rattles my boots
Forgotten about the book and have
more than
Tamriel Flora.
getting some good old beer and stuff. I don't know what to...
Welcome. Allow me to
Ooh,
recommend the
reserve.
Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
But what are they doing? What all employees must read. Start drinking your wage and start working for it. You don't have any idea how much I pay you to jerk around. Silly compatriots. Soon will the day come that I no longer call you my comrade. Wait, what? Where am I going? Okay. Follow Devren entertains Marvin's soiree. I'm attending a soiree. Wouldn't you say that is classy of me, Vilha? Oh, hello. Alright, Devran, it is time to go.
Working at the
Nothing.
fishery is tough.
Oh, come on, wrong way. Nope, nope, you can walk around him. I'm moonwalking, for goodness sake. You can walk forward. So, how you doing? Your mutton chops are looking quite ferocious today.
Dirt, 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 dirt. Everywhere dirt.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gems
Well,
over here.
he doesn't talk much, but that's okay. Because I'm going to a soiree. Oh, those mountains are tall.
Why take a chance?
There once was a house called named Lydia the Fair, who always was eating and sitting on a chair.
She's called... she called her fat.
Oh, don't get mad at me, Lydia.
Because she thinks she's fat. Because she...
Honest. I actually quite admire you. If I would eat
That's-
half as much as you do.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good song. I admire her company.
But I can show you a few tricks I learned.
Would you really do that for me? Oh,
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh?
you
Oh,
know,
hello.
I
Just as well.
hate
Without your
gaming way
combat
too much.
prowess.
Why, hello, stranger who I have never met before. I hope you're enjoying the party.
Not now.
Have I met you before?
Oh well. Maybe
I-
later then.
Oh my god. No way. No way, that's the one girl. That's Beatrice. And that's that one
Now,
orc.
what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Alright, just kidding. I don't need to be in your presence. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing?
Svana Farshield doesn't seem too fond of her Aunt Helga.
Okay, do I not need to be here anymore? Does no one want to talk to me? Alright, where am I? Where am I going? Is this really the end?
Why, hello, stranger who I have never met before. I hope you're enjoying the party.
So,
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
okay. Well, we've acquired the mead.
Not from around here.
We've saved the universe, I suppose.
Anesia told me that her friend Jelena so much
Is this all?
Time for idle chit-chat. What is it?
She often goes there to visit a friend who owns the Hag's Cure.
Okay, well
I
this
was
is...
trained by some of the finest warriors.
This
in
is
all
kind of
Skyrim.
awkward.
To wield a blade as if it was
Just
an
walking
extension
around in her home. But I'll continue to do it. Why not? Hello? Where do you keep all your slaves at? I know they're somewhere. Yeah, oh yes, they're somewhere around here.
Considering how often giants have their own cows,
Ooh.
I guess they must be milk drinkers, mustn't they?
They must be milk drinkers. I mean, what else do cows do than drink their own?
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little, you and I?
Fine, fine. Tell me your thoughts.
Tell me honestly, is my accent a problem for you?
No, it's not. Not at all.
Thank you. That's really sweet.
Now take
Sure.
all my crap.
As you wish.
Take it. Take it. You gonna take it. You gonna like it. Let's see. You can take this. And you can take that as well. You can take all of these, in fact. Here, do you want this as well? You can have it. There you go. Now I have tons of... Okay. So now that I've stolen all that I can carry,
There's a lot of
get
gossip
out of
going
my
on
way.
with Polly and his wife in the north. Sometimes I think people
Get
just
out.
like to talk
Get
because
out of
he's
my way.
bored.
Get out of my way. Get out of my... No, okay. Nothing to see here. Ooh, expert. I'm gonna do it. You just watch me. I'll get her done. I'm close. Ooh, I'm gonna get it. Okay, it's this way. Ooh, it is really close. Okay, bam. Okay, just a little. God dang it! I'm gonna get it. Gonna get it. Coming to get ya. Yeah, there better be some treasure in here. Oh, good, a sack. Is that all? Oh. What? What?
To this Ulan fisher must think he's irresistible. Once
Oh
he tried
my.
to kiss me. Believe me, I smacked him so hard that he won't ever try it again.
Well. Astrid, I thought your people were supposed to be reliable. I'd performed the black sacrament, I'd paid the proper penance, and I've waited patiently for results. If you can't handle a simple assassination, I'll find someone who can. I want this contract handled, and I want it handled immediately. I'm gonna take that. I'm an agent.
Who does she think she is, acting all high and mighty?
I don't know. You can't just assassinate people willy-nilly. But I can go in her bedroom and steal all their stuff. Letter from Sub 1. You know what? I'm just gonna take all of her stuff. Might as well.
Sleep a lot, doesn't he? I bet his wife gets quite irritated when she basically has to run the store alone.
Ooh. Thank you. Huh. There's so much good stuff to be had in here. I'm just finding... Oh, does someone see me? Apparently not. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aha.
Wouldn't it be nice to just talk a little?
Can't talk now, I'm stealing crap. Darkest darkness. I'll save that for later. Just for you and me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now that I've filled up on stuff that I don't particularly need, we'll see if this party is going on good without me.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about
I
the
presume
meter,
you're bothering me for a good... Of course.
Yes.
Nothing gets done without my approval. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, you do? I
You
just...
do well to remember that the next time you make such a
I
stupid
just
observation.
saw a room in your house that where you were trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
I believe we're done.
Silly goose. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going outside. So, I've saved the universe once again. I've made them drunk or something? I don't know. But whatever it is,
Girafärtebien Bob seems to be awake all the time.
whatever it
I mean,
is,
all the time.
Dos
That
Equis
woman doesn't need
is the
any
drink
sleep
of
at all.
champions.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. An old fort near Riften. Might consider...
so that is what I have accomplished. Mead and victory. There's nothing more that you can ask for. Yes. Okay. Good. Well, I'll see you next time,
What
guys.
is love handles? Have I got love handles?
Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. No.
Oh.
Yes.
See you next time, guys. Goodbye.